Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. This is NCXMIAMI, and today, of course, I'm gonna bring you guys a deck for Jin. I'm not gonna take too much time doing this deck because it's basically the same I have for Twin Blast, and her abilities are pretty straightforward. There's no really anything really hard to do. The the wind burn is absolutely amazing, especially to clear lanes and kill minions, and pretty much for everything. Like the one I don't use that much is the I think it's the lash kick. The lash kick I don't use it that much because you have to be really close to someone. We will find out better how to use it the longer we play with her. But her ult, it doesn't seem as useful. I don't know. Like I said, you had to play a lot with her and see what's gonna work for her or not. But anyway, the abilities are pretty straightforward. The cards are basically the same ones that I use for Twin Blast, and she's the best. Actually, the one of the last games that I played, I was able to kill the 4 raptors at the same time using the wind burn. I was hitting them, the 4 of them at the same time using that, and it's a very cheap ability, and the highest level is only 8 seconds. So by the time the ability is pretty much is over, you already have it to use again. So it's, like I said, pretty useful to clear lanes, to clear jungle camps, to hit enemies. Obviously, you know they're running away. So let's go to the deck. Pretty high damage. It's basically the same I have with Twin Blast. And here it is. I use the Hunter's Drink maybe in the beginning of the game. I always have one Scout Sword just in case I need it. And I also have the Blink Charm just in case I need it. Depends on the game. If I see that I get ganked too often, I'll usually use this. If I don't, then I don't. And I always start with these 4 that you see over here. First one is the Matte Stone Gem with 3 minor strikes. Once that one is full, I'll go for the Red Eye Nitro, and I use 2 minor kinetics and 1 minor wound, or 2 minor wounds and 1 minor kinetic. That's, I think, the second one is the one that I have with Twin Blast. But in this one, I put 2 kinetics instead of 2 minor wounds. Once I'm done with this one, I go to the second Matte Stone Gem with 2 strikes and 1 minor strike. And then it depends. I could go for the another Red Eye Nitro. This one with a major kinetic and major wound and a wound. Or I could go for the Lifesteal, the brand of the Iron Eater, with a 3/2/2 with a greater drain, and drain. It depends. These 3, the 2 Matte Stone Gems and the Red Eye Nitro with the minor kinetics and minor wound, I'm gonna get rid of those like mid to late game, and I'm gonna stay with the Red Eye Nitro with the brand of Iron Eater. And then I've seen some people use what is it, the Micro Nuke, which, okay, yeah, it gives you more power, but I don't know, I guess you can go use that instead of the Spear of the Rift Hunter. I guess that's that's another option too, but I like this one better. um, so after that, after the brown of the iron eater, I could go for the blast harness to start getting those crits, because remember I have a few here and a few here. If I haven't removed these four, I'll have a bunch of crits. So having those 5 already, once I get the brand or the iron eater full, I don't use the hunter's drink, so I remove that one, and I have 5 slots. And on the sixth one, I use this one, the blast harness with the 3 minor kinetics. And then I'll be starting to change and eliminate the ones that I was telling you about, the red eye nitro with the minors and 2 match stones, and I will substitute those for these 3. The spear of the reef hunter with a 322, another spear with the reef hunter with a 332, and whirling wand with a 322. But some people don't use kinetics, so you can substitute those with crits or power. In this case, instead of getting the minor kinetic, you can go for the typical Blade of Agora and get the power, for example. I don't know, you can create your own, obviously, and you can change it, but this is the one I use. This is I feel comfortable with using this one. But that's it. That's pretty much how I built her. Like I said, I haven't taken that much time into it because it's basically twin blast. I do like to use the live regen because you can always, it helps you stay in lane, kill raptors, obviously, or prime. Some people don't use it. Some people use straight up power or speed. But I like the brand of Iron Eater, same way I use it with Twin Blast. So I'm gonna start playing her a lot because I do like her. Let's see if I can actually, if I had the chance to do it, because everybody is gonna be playing her, and I can't wait to see the plays that people can come up with her. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the character, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy hunting.